Hey everybody, welcome to my house and garden video. We all like to have a nosy around other people's homes, so today I'm leading you into my house so you can take a look around. To give you an idea of where I live, it is 45 minutes north of New York City here in southern Connecticut. To answer the two most common questions that I get up front, my house is worth about $1 million US and it's about 3,500 square feet in size, depending on how you measure it. To start the tour, we'll start out here in the front garden. I actually planted an apple tree out here last year, and I like to back the underdog. So I purchased the sickest, saddest little apple tree at the nursery, and so far this has not paid off. It's still pretty sick and sad, but it does have one apple on it, however, so we'll see how it goes next year. The rest of the garden was laid out by my mother, who did an amazing job, and my garden goes from strength to strength. To give you an idea how quickly things come away, here is a photo from the start of summer, and on the right is just 2 months later with everything in bloom. Even now in fall, while the hydrangeas have all gone, the roses still have a decent showing. Onto the interior. If you follow me on Instagram, then you know I have a new doggy. This is Smudge. He is a 1.5-year-old rescued Boston Terrier out of Mississippi. He is a crazy little spaz, but Tui is super happy to have a little brother to chase around, and Smudge was happy here from day one. What do you think, Tui? Good to have a little crazy brother? Anyway, back to the house tour. This is the entranceway. I have a photo of my mum here. She suspects that I only bring that out when she visits, but no, it's here all the time. And the first room of the tour is my front room that I call my music room. This is my favorite room in the house. It gets morning light, and it is a great spot just to sit and do nothing. This is also a bit of a toys room and a flashing lights room. The flashing lights all work from the stereo. It looks particularly ridiculous at night. I don't know why I've always loved flashing lights, but I do. This is where I keep my records, mostly classic rock, you know, Fleetwood Mac, Rolling Stones, Tom Petty, the Eagles, Paul Simon, that sort of thing. And over here I have my Nixie clock, and up close to those lights, yeah, I would play the music and show you how it moves with the lights, but YouTube doesn't allow it, unfortunately. Also, because of the type of light this room gets, all of my plants in here grow like crazy. Okay, off we go down the hall to the second room on the right, which is the never used formal dining room. It also has some flashing lights. In fact, people always ask me, what are the lights in the background of my videos here? So this is them, not very exciting close up. Into the kitchen we go. The kitchen might be the best feature of this house. Very nice to work in. People accuse me of having Miami blue appliances, but trust me, it is not that terrible colour. Over here is a bottle of Dom a viewer gave me for helping him. So nice. Here's a photo of my dad. Here's Smudge on the never-ending search for food. Over here is where I made some special modifications to the cabinets by flying my big drone in the house. Like a child. Over here, if ever I miss New Zealand, I can just wash the dishes. Down here is the drawer of shame. This is where I keep my rubber dog poo, my rubber robin, and my other rubber things. And down over here is the best $500 I ever spent. This thing keeps my house so clean. It is amazing. Of course, it is always full of dog hair, but Over here is all the stuff I'm studying for my fixed wing flying license at the moment. My brain is almost full. Here is a Tui. And over here is cookbooks and my favourite books from childhood. Richard Scarry, Tintin, Asterix, that type of thing. And here is a burner phone for you know what, and Tintin, and some kiwis. Up the top are my goldfish, Larry David and Reese Witherspoon. These are particularly badly behaved goldfish. They do a lot of splashing. Here is the living room where William and Albert hang out. Yes, that is a giant beanbag. That was for me, but now is claimed by others. William likes to face the TV and hopes that I will turn it on. Albert faces the kitchen for food. South Park is represented, of course. And here is my Lemetric programmable clock, and down here for all the games. Over in here is my home office. There is messiness down in the corner where I keep my classic computers, Apple IIe and Mac SE, etc, etc. This painting was done by one of my followers, very cool. My calculator watch collection to attract the ladies and other stuff. Oh, and this is where my YouTube buttons are. The worst channel one is obviously my real pride. Back out here and around the corner is where we head to the garage. Let's just wait for the white balance to fix and ignore the mattress on the floor. It is waiting to be picked up. As you know, I have added flashing lights to my garage door openers. Everyone should have that feature. Otherwise, it is just a bit of a messy garage. No, obsessed garage here. I'm all about just using stuff. Well, maybe not everything. I never ride my bike anymore. If I have time for exercise, I'm walking the dogs. I have winter tires up on the racks there for my 911. I need to find a local 911 owner to sell them to. And look, here's my chainsaw. Okay, back in the house. Actually, we might take a quick look out in the backyard. I finally have some outdoor seating. That only took 3 years to find. My roses are still going strong, but over here is my row of penis trees. Hey Tui, you want to throw a ball? Here you go, guys. Okay, back inside, let's wait for the colour balance to fix itself again. Photo of Mangawai heads. A guy on a horse. Secret cupboard. And down here is the basement, which is just an embarrassing mess of empty cardboard boxes. Fire hazard, anyone? This photo is from my father's farm in New Zealand. Okay, up to level 2 we go. First room we visit is the yellow room, which is the worldwide headquarters of the Nick Murray T-shirt Corporation. Everyone gets a little thank you note from me and some stickers. But of course the biggest seller is the fuck off stamp. So many people want that stamp. Okay, onwards. This is a photo I took from the helicopter of the New York City. And into the master bedroom. Yes, I share my bed with those two. It is a nightmare. They have no understanding of personal space. This is my poor peace lily. It has survived about 5 years so far. More pilot's license study. This is my screaming goat. Over here is another photo of mungawai heads from my hometown in New Zealand. And fall leaves, I took up the road. From here we can also see another view of my backyard. Someone needs to sort those leaves out. And this is the rest of the master bedroom with a little ironing area over here. And my wardrobe in here. I have a proud collection of ties, even brown ones. Maybe that would match the orange chinos I've never worn. Speaking of never wear, I also somehow own 2 fake white leather belts. And I have a suspicious number of shoes for a man that claims to be straight. Over this way is the master bathroom. It has all the normal stuff like a shower and basins and stuff. This device depresses me in the morning. Of course, I sort my bath toys into motorized, fighting animals, and other, just like everyone, I'm sure. Yes, Smudge, what's going on, buddy? Here is my photo of Tui as a puppy and little Nico, my first doggy. Here is my life savings. Through here is the guest bathroom, which features this little baby succulent that I always forget to water, but somehow it struggles on. This is the Bill Murray shower curtain that everybody hates. And over here is the blue room, well, because, you know, it's blue. Up here is where the attic is, which we will not visit this time. Laundry in here, and finally the master guest room, which has a second bed set up at the moment because I'm expecting a bunch of family to visit in a few weeks. So that is the tour of my little home. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you're wondering where to acquire the ridiculous t-shirts that I wear in my videos, they're all here in my store, all your favorites, including offensive stamps and my rapid dry towels as well. Yes, Nick Murray t-shirts, being a little inappropriate since 2016.